All praises to the Most High, Yahuwah Elohim Hashem. Asasi Morbe. You see the title of the video. Swartz, Svart, Swarthy, Sephard, Svart, Swarth, Sephardic. We're about to prove that right now. I say no more. We're in the... I'm going to show you which dictionary this is. I always show this one. Webster's Universal Dictionary of the English Language, printed in 1936. We are looking at the word Sephardic. I was just on here looking at it. It is. Here we are. Make sure you take a screenshot of that. Sephardic, adjective, relating or pertaining to the Spanish Jews driven from Spain by the Inquisition. We know from listening to people like Tashtari Bey, Abdullah Talib Mozi Bey, Raz Raya Bey, Canaanite Moors, Dr. Alim Bey, Sister Yafa Bey, 13th Son. There's many Beys, man. These are the ones that come to mind for me. We know that Spanish is a cover term. There's no such thing as Spanish. This is a term that was made up by the Christian Catholic monarch coming out of medieval time, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella. All right, Spaniard, but these are not the original Spaniards. All right, who were Moorish of Iberia, of Iberian or Eber, Iberian Celtic origin. That's not who they is. These are an amalgamated people who, at best, have maybe a quarter of the bloodline. Having said all of that, Spanish is a cover term. There's no such thing as Spanish. You see what I'm saying? It's Latin, but who created the tongue of Latin? All the different dialects, they sound super African. So I'm pretty sure the progenitor of those dialects of Latin is African. Europe was literally Africa before medieval time. Even Renaissance time. They just trying to cover that up. And they cover it up by changing names, calling it Spanish and French and Gaul. It's all Moorish or Nordic. It's not Nordic, it's Noirdic. Noir. What is noir in French? It's black, dark. Noirdic. Anyway, that's another story. I ain't gonna get into that. Tribe of Dan, obviously Denmark, Dan, Scandinavian, you know, Scythian of origin. Scythian is Sakai, Isaac, sons of Isaac again. I ain't even gonna get into that because I'm trying to stick to the title of the video, which is Sephardic are the Swarthy Judeans, because there's no such thing as a Jew either. That's a made-up term. If you're talking metaphysically, like 13th Son describes the Jewel of El, these people are not the Jewel of El. What you talking about? These are agents of Baal. No, that's another story. So, originally speaking, Sephardic has to be Moorish, and we're about to prove that. Next, this is the next dictionary we're going to use. I already have it opened up, but I'm going to show and prove, you know, what I'm reading out of, because I'm not here to just talk. Give me a moment. All right. Now, what does that say? Funk. Let me try and keep my phone still. Funk and Wagnall, New Standard of the American English, of the English language. Printed in what? What'd that say? 1916. So we're reading out of a dictionary that was printed in 1916. Older dictionaries have less corruption. All right, so I already had it open up to here. Here it is, right here. Okay? It's always so pixelated. I mean, all right. Make sure you screenshot that. All right, let's read it. The Spanish and Portuguese Jews, or their descendants, generally distinguished from the Ashkenazim, in parentheses, what that say? Polish and German Jews, by their darker complexion and hair. Sephardim, so it's three words, three syllables. Sephardim, like Adanim, which is Hebrew in origin. Sephardic, like Noirdic. That's just the tribe of Dan. Of a pertaining to Sephardic. Alright, Sephardic or Spanish and Portuguese Jews held an aristocratic rank among their brethren. Okay? I hope you screenshot that. You see what I'm saying? Sephen, a stingray, especially of the Iberian coast, of the Arabian coast. Arabian, Iberian sounds so similar to me now. So, you see it. Read them and weep, man. Read it and weep. Checkmate. All right. So the Sephardim are distinguished by the Ashkenazim, who are these Polish, German, Slavic. What are you talking about? And these the Polish descent, the German descent, the Slavic descent, including modern day Ukraine. Go figure. These are the ones who you're calling the real so-called Jews of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and they're not even medieval time. The Spanish Inquisition against the Moorish so-called Jews and the Muslims or Mohammedans or Muslimin, it was the swarthy hair, like, what's his name? Tashri Bey says, hair like lamb's wool, skin like burnished brass, as if it was burnt in a furnace. Because it's the same war, it's the same Esau Edom warring against his brother Jacob. I say no more. I ain't gonna elaborate. So this is just part 3. Part 4, I'm about to get on the computer and show some pictures from my Pinterest, and I'm going to show some previous content that is old news, but it's more affirmation, and it's more to supplement my proclamation of why I'm a Moor, straight up, and how I can prove people of African descent are Moors. However, not all skinfolk is kinfolk. Because Moor is really an honorable term. It's not something you call a heathen. A heathen is a heathen, is a Gentile, irregardless of their skin pigment. You dig what I'm saying? But not all people are Moors. Not all people of African descent are Moors. Some are Gentiles. Anyway, 13 love.